Okay, Adults 2, Unit 12B. I've never been there. Our grammar is the present perfect or simple past. Is it specific in the past or not important when in the past? For example, have you been to New York City? Yes, I have. I went there last year. Okay, let's practice. First, a game. Some examples. For me, true or false? You have been to New York? You haven't been to New York. What do you think? Practice speaking. You have met the king? You haven't met the king. You have seen Game of Thrones? Haven't seen Game of Thrones. And you have read 1984. You haven't read 1984. Practice speaking about me. Okay, let's check. I have been to New York. I went to New York in 2019. I haven't met. I have seen Game of Thrones. I haven't read 1984. Okay, so yes, I went in 2019. First part is general or specific in the past. This is general, so present perfect. You have been to New York. And the question, have you been to New York, is past but general. My answer, yes, I have. When I continue the answer, my answer was specific. I went when in 2019. Okay. New example, look at the conversation between Matt and Jess. Matt, have you been to the Peking Duck? Yes, I have. When did you go there? Last month, I went with some people from work. So, what tense is Matt's first question? It's present perfect. Have you been to the Peking Duck? Generally, in the past. Present perfect. What tense is Matt's second question? It's past simple. Question for specific time in the past. When did you go? Which of the two questions is about a specific time in the past? Past simple. Okay. In Spanish, not so important the difference between present perfect and past simple. In English, it's important. So let's practice. It's Grammar Bank, page 146. 146. Let's practice part A, circle the correct form. For example, have you ever eaten at Petito? Is the question general or specific? The question is general. Have you eaten? So present perfect. 5 questions. pause, and complete. Okay, number one, I haven't bought or I didn't buy any new clothes recently. Recently is general, not a specific time. So present perfect, I haven't bought. My boyfriend has given me a ring for my last birthday. My boyfriend gave me a ring for my last birthday. My last birthday is a specific time. So past simple, gave. Number three, spent or they've spent a lot of money yesterday. Yesterday is a specific time. So well. Number four, have you ever won? Did you ever win a competition? This is general in all your life. So present perfect. Have you ever won? My friends have had or had a party last weekend. Last weekend is specific, so my friends had a party last. So I haven't bought any new clothes recently. My boyfriend gave me a ring for my last birthday. They spent a lot of money yesterday. Have you ever won a competition? My friends had a party last weekend. Okay, let's continue. For part B, let's check something a little extra. What is the difference between been or gone? For example, I've been to Brazil. My sister's gone to Brazil to study Portuguese. In example one, I've been to Brazil. Where am I now? I'm here. I'm in Bolivia or USA or the UK. Am I in Brazil now? No, I'm not. I went to Brazil and came back. In number two, my sister's gone to Brazil to study Portuguese. Where is my sister? My sister is in Brazil. She's gone to Brazil, but not back yet. She's in Brazil. She's gone to Brazil. I've been to Brazil. I went, been there and back. Gone, went only. Let's remember that and practice the questions in B. Circle the correct form. For example, let's go to the Peking duck. I've never been there. 5 questions, pause, and complete. Okay, let's check. Number 1, the secretary isn't here. She's gone to the bank. Where is she? She's at the bank. She's not here. She's at the bank. Number 2, I've never been to the US. General, there and back. Number 3, my neighbors aren't home. They've gone on vacation. Where are they? On vacation. Are they here? No. Number 4, have you ever been abroad? Abroad is in a different country, any different country. Paraguay is abroad. Argentina is abroad. United States is abroad. We are in Bolivia. Number 5, we have lots of food. We've been to the supermarket. Where are we? At home. In the past, we went to the supermarket. We bought the food, came back to the house, so there is food in the house because we've been to the supermarket. Okay. Part C, more difficult. Present perfect or past simple with the verb in brackets. For example, Have you ever traveled abroad? That is verb travel with the question. Have you ever traveled? Because is this specific time in the past or general time all your life? It's general time all your life, so present perfect. Have you ever traveled? Pause and complete. Okay, let's check. Yes, I went to Peru last year. Number one, have you ever visited any countries in Asia? General. Yes, I have. I went to South Korea a few years ago. Specific. Who did you go with? Past simple. Specific. When? A few years ago. My husband. It was a work trip and his company paid for everything. General or specific? Specific. Past simple on that specific vacation. How wonderful. How did you get there? General or specific? Specific. That vacation. How did you get there? We flew. General or specific? Specific. That vacation. Past simple. Where did you stay? General or specific? Specific. Still, that vacation. We had a suite in a five-star hotel. It was beautiful. General or specific? Specific. Still, that vacation. Past simple. Has the company taken you on any other trips recently? General or specific? General. This is present perfect. No, my husband working there a year later, so that was the only trip. He stopped. General or specific? Specific. He stopped at a specific time a year later. So past simple. To help, check the time. And the time is here. Have you ever visited any countries in Asia? When? In all your life. All your life is present perfect. Yes, I have. I went to South Korea a few years ago. That's specific. Specific is past simple. Who did you go with? Still, a few years ago. It was a work trip. When? A few years ago. Past simple. How did you get there? Still, a few years ago. Past simple. We flew. Still, a few years ago. Past simple. Where did you stay? Still, a few years ago. Has the company taken you on any other trips recently? Recently is general. Present perfect. No, my husband stopped working there a year later. That's specific, so past simple. Present perfect is difficult in English because you have to take the time to work it out. But for now, in Adults 2, the idea is just a general awareness, a general understanding of present perfect, because we do it again in level 3 and level 4 for extra. Okay, so don't worry if this is difficult now. You have the opportunity to study more about the present perfect, level 3, level 4. Okay, see you next time.